Hey, what's up, YouTubers? It's your man TMD live in the building, curry master level. You know it. We have a new review for you guys today. I've been kind of like debating trying this for quite a while, but anyway, we got this new product today called Lee. If your name's Lee, you're a cool guy or a cool girl. This is an instant curry, part of my instant curry reviews, made by a company called Glico. And if you know anything about Japan, Glico is like a confectionery company. They make food, sweets, and all other kinds of things, and quite infamous for their Running Man sign logo in Osaka. So this curry by Lee, I think I've tried this one before many years ago. I think it was like a special spicy version, but looking at the front cover, man, it looks like a deep madras. It's got 40 blended spices in there. It's quite exciting, so it'll be interesting to taste this and compare it to the other curry reviews what I've been doing. So yeah, man, same cooking style. Just put it in hot water, or you can put it in a microwave. I love the front cover. The logo is kind of very eye-catching. And let's see what's under the bonnet, guys. I think it's just one pack in here. Yeah, one pack. Cooking instructions on the back. It's actually a beef curry, and they've got some kind of like promotion going on at the moment. I've got some, there's like an app you can download, so definitely big points for that. We're going to be trying this with some Chinese stir-fried rice and gyoza dumplings. So this is going to be interesting, guys. Stay tuned, hold tight, and here you go, boys and girls. Lee Curry in the building. I've actually put it in the microwave this time. It's got chunks of beef in there. The spice is really aromatic. It's got a nice consistency. Serving it up with some Chinese stir-fry rice and some beautiful gyoza or dumplings. My mouth is watering, it's salivating. It's time to get on with this review. Itadakimasu. Let's jump in here, guys. Taste test. It's a little bit hot. It's just come out the microwave, so I'm gonna burn my mouth. Oh, it's fucking spicy. I told you guys it was spicy. Holy crap. It is rather spicy. But actually guys, as an all-round product, this Lee one is like the most, I would say, authentic curry, Indian curry that I've tried so far. Just because it's so spicy. And like 40 spices in here. That is really authentic curry. If I was to go somebody's house and they served this up, I would have thought that they would have made this like fresh or homemade. Wow. We might have a 5 on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. This bento I actually bought yesterday. I forgot to eat it. But it's from Yauco. Yauco is like a middle class Japanese supermarket where the prices are slightly inflated, but the quality of food there is really good. So you definitely get what you pay for, kind of thing. But They're like in-house meal bentos like this are really delicious. The cheapo supermarket, the food there is just garbage. Now, a lot of people out there think that maybe that all Japanese restaurants and food establishments, supermarkets sell all amazing food. That is not the case at all. There are some places that I've eaten at that were just like horrific. And it's kind of weird because I just got some beef there. It's beautiful. Problem about Japanese cuisine is that generally, most of the time, it is great. Hands down, great. There's no culture out here of like complaining about food. Like in America or England, if like your steak's overdone or there's something wrong with your food, right? You can complain, put your hands up, call the waiter over, get a refund or get it recooked, whatever. Japan doesn't happen here like that. It's probably because of the cultural thing, right? There are times when I've eaten things and just thought, oh man, this is just terrible. But I never complained, I never asked for my money back or anything like that. Because it's something that you just don't do out here. These girls is great as well. So, what I'm trying to say is that because you've eaten at really nice places, the standard of food in your mind is quite high. So anything that's kind of like not as good as, it's like, oh, that's shit, you know what I mean? I do know some people that are like, got lots of money and they can eat out and go to really posh supermarkets and restaurants and buy all the best sushi, buy all the best foods and menu items. You know, there are different, obviously this is all over the world, but I'm saying like, generally in Japan, even a cheap place can still make and produce amazing food for their customers. So yeah, I mean, I'm all about working class people. I'm all about like these, like the restaurant we visit in Takao. When I checked the reviews there, what's it called? I can't pronounce it. Den Toshi-san? Oh, God, sorry guys. I'm trying to find my old videos. But it's like, what's it called? Daishinten. It's a cheap place. You get super crazy food sizes. But you're always going to get people that complain about little things that are like trivial. But at the end of the day, it's like you pay like 10 bucks, 1,000 yen for a set meal, whatever. I'm not expecting it to be like the highest food standard because I know the price, that's the price. But in terms of what you get for your money, it's amazing. Does that make sense? Like, for example, we went to that Gonsuke restaurant. I was talking about the surroundings were amazing, but the food was shit. We paid 100 bucks. It was 2,000 yen each for the kids. It was ridiculous, right? And it was like, this is so overrated and pompous. How on earth you can charge those prices for just mediocre food is beyond me. So like what I'm saying is, it's about being pretentious, right? But like, if you got a place that's selling like a set meal for 1,000 yen, they're not being pretentious because that's the price. It's cheap. It's not going to be the best quality meat. It's not going to be the whatever. It's just that they're not being pretentious. They're not charging you like 2,000, 3,000 yen for that meal. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is how I look at food. I know, like, I've been slamming out quite a lot of videos on YouTube, and my channel is obviously, if you guys have been with me for like 6 years, obviously I did all the modeling and not Playboy or Playgirl, all that crap, plastic models, toys and reviews and whatnot. And like I said many times in this video, you know, sometimes through our life we change and we progress to different things. I'll still be doing those kind of things on my channel, but right now I'm just not really in the mood to do it. But for some reason, my channel has always just kept its head above water. And what I mean by that is it's always been like over 2,000 subscribers. And my channel always fluctuates when I release a video. And it's like, just by just common sense, you see my videos and they're kind of like varied, right? Obviously food now, but I like to keep my channel diverse as possible. But yeah, my sub rates fluctuate, and I still have some one person out there who will obviously dislike my video. I don't get many dislikes on my videos. It's always like one dislike. It's some weird stalker or something like that I always get. But that's YouTube, man. But I don't care about that. But like, my fans out there like Gary, Lars, John, Danny, and a few other people that watch me quite regular. Props to you guys for staying with me, man. I'm not trying to be pretentious with my YouTube channel. I do this for fun. It kills time in the day. I like chatting to people, and I love food. And this curry is probably one of the best instant curries I've ever eaten. So you know where the scores are going to go, right? But yeah, so just to, all I'm eating and chatting with you guys is that next month I think we've got like a big increase in tax. Lots of things in Japan are going up in price. I hope they don't put the price of cigarettes up, because that was like that was increased like last year, I think. So it's becoming harder to live in Japan right now. Like the cinema, he got his little Jurassic Park popcorn holder and cup and things like that. Like, we can afford things like that, but I think this year, I think people are going to be a little bit more careful with their money in Japan, because people's wages are not going up. I mean, this is a worldwide thing, right? But the government are kind of like, in Japan, are like doing this weird thing where it's like, save your money, save your money. But then obviously if people are saving their money, not buying anything, it really messes up the economy, right? So I don't know how they are approaching this, but like now it's still quote unquote COVID is flying around. It's really hot, so there's probably less people going out. There are less events going on. So yeah, Japan has gone through some weird transitions in the last few years. So, I mean, I don't go out as much. I'm getting older, guys. I don't go out in Tokyo every week like I used to do. To be honest, guys, I'm absolutely just so fucking bored of Tokyo. I'm just so bored of going to Tokyo. I just find it boring. It's just the same generic shit. That's why me and my wife, we like to escape to Takao, the countryside, to get away from the city life. Because I work in the city, right? My wife works just out Chiba City. And, you know, for me, going out and filming like Shinjuku or Akihabara, even Ueno now, Ikebukuro and all these places, it's fucking boring for me to film. And like, as much as like some people might find that interesting, I don't. I like to film it out in the nature side and the countryside and see nature and stuff like that, but it's just boring for me to just walk around. This is a curry shop, this is the konbini. it's like that shit everywhere in any Japanese city or town. It's so weird to describe it. It's like there's kind of like a joke with foreigners. Like when people move to Japan, they get their job, and you know they might go for job interviews, and most foreigners get lost. Even Japanese people get lost, and it's like you call a company up, like, yeah, like this is another thing as well. When companies give you maps for their office, they're normally like really terrible maps. They're kind of like not detailed like Google Maps. It's just like a fucking line drawing with a dot. That's it. It's just terrible, right? So you phone the company, I'm lost, and like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm near a 7-Eleven. I've just left the station. I'm near a convenience 7-Eleven. There are like hundreds of 7-Elevens around this area. It's like, this is what Japan is like. It's so generic. You can go to any city or town and it just looks like the fucking same. It's so bizarre. All the buildings are the same. All the businesses are generally the same. Like all the chains. It's weird to describe. It's not like England. Definitely not like England. Japan is like a repeating pattern. It's a repeating pattern. It's something like on Photoshop, you get a pattern tool. It's just like you put these patterns everywhere, and that's what it is. And this is why I find it's just boring for me to make videos about, because unless there's a park, unless there's a museum, unless there's something interesting that interests me that I want to film, I'll do it. But just like walking around, I'm off to this city today. It's like, this is a shop. It's like, what's the point of it? I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some people out there, Japanese people, that are like doing these crazy, amazing 4K walk around videos, which is really amazing. Like, and I know like the lot of kind of stereotypical view of Neo Tokyo kind of shit, and like people want to see it. Oh, great. I mean, but after a while, if you're the person behind that camera, and it's just the same shit. Ikebukuro is the same as Shinjuku, the same as Shibuya almost, and it's like, you know, but I suppose doing these walkabout videos, you get to see like real life as it happens kind of thing. I get that aspect of it, but just generally just walking around going, this is Aeon Shopping Mall. This is like Matsuya. This is Lawson's. This is Lotteria. It's just so fucking cookie cutter bullshit, and it's like I just don't want to do it. And this is why I kind of like swap and change between my videos doing these food reviews. I've rambled on enough, guys. That was some like let's chat at the table kind of talk. I'm going to give this Lee curry review, 40 blend spice curry review, a definite 5. Honestly, like any of my friends that are watching, because I am thinking about this another flex to my business, to TMD. about, I mean, actually a good Japanese friend of mine who's a pharmacist, he owns a business. He gave me a link to like a wholesaler for food and stuff. So because I've been doing all these snack things and I'm doing these curry things, it's like maybe I should like think about how to brand it and maybe get involved in the more like the food side of stuff. But right now I'm so busy, I have no time. But it's something that's on the back burner. But yeah, if anybody wants any of this stuff, because probably some of these foods you probably can't even get on mail order. I don't know, but like this Glico curry Lee is definitely in the Premier League of instant curries out there. It's absolutely delicious. 5 out of 5 all day long. This is your man TMD, Curry Master in the building. See you on the next video, guys. Peace.